I want to say something about black people. Okay, I want to judge black people. I am not a well. I am not for any group. I wouldn't say I'm not against black people. Well, because I'm judging them. I am against them. I am against everybody. I am only for myself. Okay, so this is not me being pro-white. Um, I don't like white people at all. So I'm judging black people for the sake of justice and righteousness, not because I'm pandering to any group. I belong to any group. Okay, I judge everybody. Okay, so I want to judge black people, the victims, the victims. Yes, yes, they're the victims. They innocent victims, very helpless, very innocent. Oh, they didn't do anything to deserve everything they've been getting. They're just this innocent. Oh, now so nice people who, oh my goodness, they didn't do anything whatsoever. Okay, so I want to judge them. Like I said, I am not pro-white. I don't like white people. Okay, what is it? I hate them. Yes, I hate white people, Caucasians. Okay, so and I hate black people too. I hate everybody. I only like me. Okay, so I'm only for me. So understand this. I am not for Christian, I'm not for Muslim, I'm not for Hindu, I'm just for me. So I judge everybody. Okay, I am a judge, a righteous judge. I don't belong to any group, right? I belong to me, myself group. Okay, so in this judgment of black people, I am going to take the posture of like I'm going to take the is I'm going to take the format like I'm addressing a black person or black people. I'll just say okay. The format is that um I am addressing a black person. So to that black person, this is what I'll say to them. This is what I'm saying to them. Okay. This is the format that I'm casting this judgment. So I'm saying to this black person, I always knew that when God sends someone to deliver black people, his sworn enemies will not be white people, but black people, especially those who have been advocating passionately for the cause of black people. Such a person sent by God will reveal the ugliness of the passionate advocates of black people. They will even plot to kill him. You're well aware that Jesus is black. You're also aware that the Bible Jews from where Jesus came from are blacks. But who killed Jesus? The Jews. Black people killed him, his own people. Pontius Pilate, a white man, sought to free Jesus. But the Jews, his people, black, insisted he must be killed, and brutally. Not just that, they insisted he be tortured. Pilate, a white man, offered to release Jesus and kill a thief instead. The Jews, Jesus' people, who are blacks, refused. In fact, they protested it vehemently. They opted for a thief to be released and Jesus killed. Who is the thief in the Bible? Satan is. So, black people who you defend choose Satan to live over Jesus, God himself. So, I'm this person that I'm addressing now is a black person and is a strong advocate of black people and black causes. So that's why I said, so black people who you defend choose Satan to live over Jesus, God himself. Black people choose Satan over God. They chose death over life because God is life. Black people chose hell over salvation. That's the implication too. Now, are you still in wonder why black people are in bondage? I hope you've been enlightened a little. God has decided to free black people from bondage. No. If God decides to free black people from bondage, it is out of grace, not because they are good. They have not repented. Okay? God will be freeing them for his own glory and delight. Okay? He will not do it to punish white people for crimes against black people. What white people have done to black people is their due. Here's another shocker for you, Mr. Madam Advocate for black people. You probably know that black people were the first people on earth. Oh, wonderful, wunderbar. You talking heads love to promote this a lot. How other races come from black people. Who are the first people made by God? Yes, you're likely aware that other races did not emerge into this world except through Noah, his sons. Noah gave birth to 3 sons. 2 of them were not black. This is strange, like Noah himself, who resembled one from the gods, in the words of his grandfather, Enoch, at birth. So, at the time God destroyed the whole world comprises only of black people. At the time, iniquity was so much that God repented from making man. The world was full of black people. So black people were so evil that God repented from creating humans. You already know that the fallen angels were fallen because they were seduced by women on earth. These women were black women. No other race existed at the time. Any wonder why black women are so reviled today? Let me say it again. You already know that the fallen angels were fallen because they were seduced by women on earth. These women were black women because no other race existed at the time. This was before the flood. So now, any wonder why black women are so reviled today? Black women slept with God's angels and bore giants that grew to torment the earth. These same giants committed great sins before God. They created beasts that God did not make. When these giants died, their spirit became demons. So black women produced demons, evil spirits that you bind and cast in the name of Jesus, who black people rejected and killed, choosing Satan instead. Are you still in wonder why of every human being, even black and black women are the most hated? Your black people are super evil. Eve was a black woman. She is the harbinger of the fall of man and all of creation. Adam, who listened to her, was a black man. Do you see why black people are so hated? Do you see the wickedness, evil, and Satan at play, in the midst of black people? Listen to me again. Man and creation fell because of Adam accepted, listened to and heeded the counsel of Eve, a black woman. Adam, black man, accepted, listened to, and heeded the counsel of Eve, a black woman, against God's instruction given by God to Adam only. God did not give Eve the instructions. So there you have it. Now you are You have been enlightened about your people. They are not victims. It does not make white people saints either. Neither is good. You see, when God decides to deliver black people, it will be for his own pleasure. It is not because black people are chosen ones. No, they are not chosen ones. That's a delusion, fallacy. They killed God a long time ago and has continued to kill him in a manner they do not know. No one can really kill God, but their actions is akin to killing God. I will not elaborate. They continue to be in bondage for their past evils and their continued attempt to kill God. On matters pertaining to black people, ask God to have mercy. Black people have no right for anything, having chosen death and destruction, as I have revealed. Just like anybody, just like white people. But I'm talking about black people now because they are the global victim. See? It is only due to the grace and mercy of God that he will deliver them. Because white people have also sought to kill God as well. They have, in fact. They killed God. It was a plot between the black and white people. The white people were the Romans who actually did the execution. Pilate, who obliged black people, was a white man. And even today, recently, white people have sought to kill God. Maybe are still seeking to kill God. Now, you know why Jesus wants us not to judge at all? You see, we are much more guilty of any wrong we accuse anyone. If someone killed many, even children, when we judge them, we are judging ourselves because we have killed billions of children in a manner that we cannot understand. Even when we point one finger at someone in accusation, usually 3 of our own fingers point at us. One points up to God. So, say that again. When we point one finger at someone in accusation, usually three of our own fingers point at us, and one points up to God. When we judge others, we judge ourselves much more and judge God as well. Now, for those of you advocates of black people on YouTube, in light of my expose, I'm sure you view your works on YouTube and your sentiments on black people in a new light. Black people are very wicked, evil, and depraved. So are white people. That's why I hate them both with a passion. I am doing my work because of God, not because I'm a fan of black people. Black people have been more wicked. No, black people have been equally wicked and evil to me as well as white people. Yes, they have. The main difference between white and black people to me is white people are masters at masking their intentions, unlike black people who are blunt. You know, if I'm to go by the mask, by how people have treated me, I would join white people to persecute blacks. But no, man, I see beyond the mask, so fuck them both. I fucking hate both of them, man. Because, I mean, the hand that delivered the blow is as evil as the brain that plotted and hired the hand. So, white people have been the hands, and black people have been the brains. Okay? So, there you go. Black people are evil and wicked, just like white people, who can hide theirs very well. It's just the difference, okay? I choose none. And this is where I stand. Okay? Okay? Aha. Now I know you black people and black advocates, you don't like what I shared with you. It doesn't fit your narrative. You don't like truth now because it does not fit your narrative of black people as chosen holy people maligned by devils, which are white people, which truly are white people. They are devils, just like black people are. Okay? So you don't like it now because I've exposed you, I've shown that you're not innocent. You don't like it because black people are not the victims, you have portrayed them, but depraved souls who are sworn enemies of God, just like white people. They betrayed God just like Lucifer. Even worse, because they did so in collaboration with God's enemy, Satan. That's how they betrayed God, in collaboration with Satan in the time of Jesus and now, as recent as 2021 and 22. You don't like what I've said because now you know that the black woman is more evil than Satan. Shebo demons. Now, when next you cast out demons, remember your people. In particular, remember black women. The demons are the spirit of their sons with God's fallen angels. My expose is a mirror for you to see yourself if you're a black woman, a black person, and for you to see black people in general. Okay? So, there you have it. There you have it. So I had to break the bad news to you. Okay? Black people will remain in bondage just like white people. Okay? They will remain in bondage just like white people. In fact, yeah, they will remain in bondage. Yes. So, because they chose death over life, starting from the Garden of Eden when Eve chose Satan over God, they will remain in bondage. Just like white people. Now, everyone is wondering what's wrong with black people. You're observant. Okay? Even outside Africa, others dominate them. They cannot unite against their adversaries. Why? Now you know. So they will remain in bondage. But that is not to say that white people will be free. But free, no. They will remain in bondage too. In their own kind of bondage. So this bondage that black people have been under will persist. They're not getting free. But that doesn't mean that all other groups are free too, So the other groups will have their own bondage. They'll persist in their own bondage. Because every group is in bondage. Alright? Yes. So, I mean, the internet is, look, you know, no black person really has any decisive strategy to solve the woes of black people. Black heroes, including in the past, are heroes for talking, which, uh, yeah, talking, not for emancipating black people. So all they've had so far and all they will ever get are talkers, just talkers. Yes, that's all they will ever get, talkers. Okay, the internet is replete with many talking heads, and black causes. But what has talk done for you people? Nothing really. So it's not wrong to conclude that your heads do not have the solution to all you earnestly seek. It is the fact and the truth. And many of these talking heads talk for the sake of earning revenue from YouTube. Others talk because they're narcissists. They love to be adored and admired. Okay? So you don't have the key. You cannot free your people, in quotes, from their bondage. No, you cannot. Who can? Only God can. Now you find God. Find Him because God is one of you. Find Him. He's one of you. Only Him can. Yes. As well as for the rest of the people, only Him can free everyone from the bondage. Okay? So you shouldn't be offended by how I sound. You profess to espouse the truth, for black people at least. And you people are blunt in your videos. So there's no basis for you to be um, iked or irked by my bluntness. What you're getting from me is a reflection of you. If you cannot take how you sound, then you hate the way you are, or you're a hypocrite. Yes, professing to espouse the truth, but hates it when confronted truthfully. Now, take my bluntness, okay? Yes, because it is truth, and you're a seeker of the truth. Otherwise, you're an enemy of your people, just like those you revile in your videos. Okay? You're an enemy of your people. If you don't like what I've said, the truth about you. Okay? Alright. So, that's it. There you have it. My judgment of black people. Alright. I hope uh, if you didn't enjoy it, I hope you heard. You heard. You listened. If you listened, so you heard. And that serves the purpose. You heard. It's in your subconscious mind. It's not going away until you die. That's the thing. All right. Until the next recording. I'm out.